Fine. You know what? Fine. I'll just get back in the goddamn rowboat. Jesus Christ. Yes, it's that time again. It's time for Hatters Gaming to go and potato around in a boat, and today we are with those damn Yankees in the USS Fletcher, a very famous series of destroyers that were famous for being some of the most heavily produced ships of all time. They produced 175 of these, and they served in almost every theatre during World War II, but primarily the Pacific. Today we're going to sail into history with a truly horrific start to the game, possibly one of the worst starts you can ever have in a destroyer, and you'll all see why. I'm sure everyone has experienced this before, but this is a testament to the never give up attitude, because if you don't give up you can still get results, and you will see what I do here. So as we go through the video, I'm going to try and introduce you to some of the decision making and some of the things that are going through my mind while things are going down. So as we go across, we have a look into but our team has decided BC. This is a typical sort of at the beginning of the game. You can see a few people there saying C and B, let's go B. So I decide, yep, I'm happy with that, I'll go B. I got a cruiser with me. The enemy planes seem to be staying for A and C, so you know B's not a bad option. As a destroyer, definitely need to try and cap. Capping is my life, on top of course, trying to torpedo the hell out of stuff. But capping is, at the beginning of the game, your job, spotting and capping. So go out there, get close-ish to the enemy. Don't put yourself in danger though. Everyone knows that a dead destroyer is a useless destroyer, and getting killed right at the beginning of the game makes you look like a right tit. And don't worry, Hatters doesn't disappoint, and he's nearly going to screw this right up as per. So I've gone in B, nothing spotted particularly close. We've got a battleship over there. You know, I could take a crack, but I don't want to get spotted. My detection in this when firing is 9.6 kilometers, which is pretty damn good because I've got all the concealment things you can get. So, you know, we're looking good. We're having a look around, and bang! What on earth is going on? Hatters is caught side on by torpedoes. He's freaking out. All I'm thinking here is, oh Jesus, it's all over! And I take a torpedo straight away. Fuck. Now I'm getting radared. Hatters needs to run. Capping B now, it doesn't matter anymore. Hadley needs to get out of here. Hatters needs to find somewhere to hide, and hope. I'm already getting shot at. It's all going downhill. I think I'm going to die, and you know, if I do die, I probably deserve it. That was retarded. Rounds are coming in. We've got no health left as it is, and I get hit by another round. I'm down to 500 health, and I go invisible. I'm weaving and ducking, and now I'm cursing myself. I'm freaking out. I'm having a bad day. And the amount of expletives was, well, quite incredible. I'm going to go hide behind these rocks. I'm going to hide behind my team. I need to find something. Now, some players would give up here. Myself in the past, now I've never logged out of a game, but what I would normally do here is go, well, YOLO, yeah? Yeah, let's go YOLO. So I'd find something interesting to charge at, and I'd just go straight at him. In this case, I decide against this. I decide, well, my team is relying on me here to at least try. We're already 2 ships up, we've got 2 kills, so we're doing okay. Maybe Hatters can pull this back. Maybe Hatters won't look like a total idiot the entire game. I continue to move into the cluster of my team here, just for a bit of a safety net, while I regather my thoughts. And, well, the team seems to have C pretty well looked after, so I start heading back towards sort of the flank of B. This Yamato looks like he's gonna come up this gully. He's got a pretty clear run at it, so I decide, let's throw some torpedoes down there. Let's see if I can get into a good position to harass these guys at least. Do something. There's no point in just sitting back and holding off. You've still got to be a little bit aggressive, but oh no, what's that? What? Oh, of course, it's a gearing. A gearing just right in front of me. Luckily, with my detection being so low, He has no idea I'm here, so this is good. This is a plus. I fire off my torpedoes. I don't think they're going to hit the gearing because he's been spotted now. He's going to do a runner, but you never know. That Yamato might come around the corner. In the meantime, I'm shaping up to thinking to myself, right, what do I do here? Do I need to run away again, or is the gearing going to do one? The gearing seems to have done one, so I decide, in all my wisdom, to stop here, to smoke up, and to have a damn good go at that Yamato. Effectively, the thinking is, if I can get some fires on him with my 2 fire flags and my DE on the commander there, I can at least do some damage. I can rack up a bit of damage over time, right? So yeah, I start firing at him, and what better than 1 Yamato to shoot at and try and set on fire than 2? So this could be okay. We're in smoke. Everyone knows we're in smoke though. The enemy gearing is still around, so I want to be very careful of what he's going to do with his torpedoes. Always be mindful, as soon as you pop smoke, that everyone knows you're in smoke now. Everyone can see your smoke bubble, and just because you're in smoke and they can't see where you are, it doesn't mean they can't put torpedoes into it. It also doesn't mean that they can't shoot into it, so be very careful there. So I get a nice blind fire on the Yamato there, who also disappears, unfortunately, because the gearing has tried to smoke him up. Gearing coming across in front, I decide to pop a couple of rounds off at him as well. Why not? I actually get a couple of decent hits there. I managed to set him on fire as well. I doubt that that'll stick, but he's getting hammered now, this gearing, so I ignore him and I go back to the Yamatos. I'm now trying to fire at each one individually. Let's set them both on fire, and then at least I'm getting damage for both at once. I'm very keenly aware there that the gearing might have just fired torpedoes at me, so I'm angling now, hence I'm not firing all my guns, but I see his torpedoes cross in front of me. Yip-de-doo, he's not doing it, and this Yamato can't move. So he's just been hit by 3 torpedoes and he's gone. Straight away. Yamato, out of nowhere. I have 500 health and now I'm 45k damage up. We're doing good. It's a decent exchange. We're now 3 for 1 on the 3 for 1 damage on the exchange there. The enemy is starting to claw it back a bit. We're now 4 kills to 3, so they're doing okay. They're not just leaving it. I, being a potato, haven't remembered how long American smoke actually lasts. So I decided to leave my cloud. I think, you know what, I've been here long enough. I'm taking a few risks. There is still an enemy destroyer around somewhere. Who knows where he could be? He could be lining up on me. So I'm gonna shift. So I move across behind the Minotaur. I know I'm fairly safe, and I decide to maybe do the same again. I mean, the Yamato's come through. He's pretty damn close. Line up some more torpedoes, and decide again, do I, don't I? Minotaur's fired his. I'm going to do the classic. I like to do walls, so to speak. So I fired 1 at his wake and 1 in, because I thought he'd turn in towards the Minotaur, because that makes sense. Alas, he hasn't started turning in. He's just going to eat everything. He loves them torpedoes. The Yamato, fantastic torpedo belt, manages to eat all of them and not die, so fair enough. I potato it into the island, but you know, I'm safe here. I'm hidden away, and I start thinking like, oh, my smoke's nearly back up. Maybe I should smoke up again. I try to get myself off the rocks because no one wants to be beached. I actually make it worse for myself, so congratulations there, Hadley. Congratulations indeed. Now I've started to shift off the rocks. I'm rubbing my hands together right now. I'm getting good and getting down and dirty. Here's a Yamato on low health, and I have dem guns. And American destroyer guns are fantastic. At long range, they're not particularly effective because they really do shoot into outer space. However, at close range, boom. 2 Yamatos. Thank you very much. Hadders has managed to bag himself 73k damage out of nowhere, and I'm still on 500 health. So it's looking good. An enemy, Friedrich, is that? Appears. Yep, Friedrich de Grosser. And he's looking for some payback there. He wants to get in. He's wedged himself into a pretty bad situation. Again, I'm rubbing my hands together. I'm like, haha, battleship that can't go anywhere else. Good! Come into my trap, boy. Good. And look at him go. He's under heavy fire now. I've set him on fire a couple of times. He's just potentially taken a torpedo hit there. He's not looking happy. He's managed to put the fires out. My torpedoes are on the way. I've set him on fire again. Unfortunately, he's still damage on us. We've got to wait for that. But you may as well keep firing. Get those little bits of damage. If you can set him on fire though, excellent. And he runs into a torpedo straight away. He's just not having a good day. He's seen better times. And I believe I'm still doing flooding damage as well as now fire damage. And this is the wonder of American DDs. The torpedoes are pretty solid, but those guns, if you keep them singing, you can keep setting fires. And just look at this guy burn, and someone finished him off. And that is pretty much game over. An action-packed little short period there. Effectively, the rest of the game, we try and chase the carrier and the destroyer into the corners and nothing really happens. However, let's go to the post-battle results. And there we have it. Nice little short battle there. So post-game results screens. We did 113k damage for some pretty good consistent hits all over the place there. Didn't come particularly high on the team, but considering I was on 500 health the entire game, that's not bad. We took a fair bit of potential damage there for a destroyer anyway. That's a lot of fire coming your way, and we have the damage numbers on the two Yamatos and the battleship and the gearing there. And finally just the XPs there. You can see I'm a premium hull, so I got a little bit extra and not bad credits. Lessons learned then. So your job as a destroyer is to cap and spot at the beginning of the game. That's depending on the line, of course, because Russian ones stick out a bit more. Always assume there's a destroyer around. As you could see at the beginning of that game, I didn't think there was a destroyer. I thought I would be okay, and I got hit by a random torpedo, so I paid for that. Always keep an eye on the team and see where they're going. You saw there that I managed to run into the team to a bit of safety, and also because the team was capping C, I could manoeuvre around the edges of there, especially as a destroyer. You want to push out a bit. Never ever give in, because you never know what you'll be able to do even after you've taken a hit like I did at the beginning of that game. I've been Hadders. Please like, subscribe and comment if you wish. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, I'll see you on the ocean's blue.